Hey guys, what's up?
So awkward.
Welcome to the video. I'm Allie.
I'm Leah.
So this video is actually like very unintentional. So we didn't have plans to film a video in between our vlog that was just posted today. I'm actually gonna upload this video tomorrow on Thursday. But between our vlog that was posted today and us mentioning our mukbang collab that we have on Friday, that's already filmed, but that's going up Friday. We were planning that as our next video. But it's just been, you know, a hectic day. And we figured, I just feel like there's like more to us than like you guys might think, or like,
yeah, we're real people.
And I just feel
with
like
real problems.
Yeah, like we want to do YouTube, and like why not just like put stuff out there and like share our lives with you. So before all of that, let's just tell you guys what we got. So we got some Chinese,
so they can see the other side of the bag. From
it's
the place
cute.
called OC Chopsticks,
Which did we vlog at before? No, TikTok.
Yeah,
OC Chopsticks. It was
we've been there twice.
It was a total of $35.51.
Left the tip, so
ooh, how much did her leave?
$10.
Anyway, oh no.
Sorry,
no.
I don't know what I was thinking when I left that, but
and what's the matter? Oh,
there's something on the screen.
Well, a fun part of this video, to keep it light, is I'm trying sushi for the first time.
Yeah. So
that's exciting. So we'll see my reaction on that, and is a vegetarian roll. But we'll get into that.
Yeah.
So let's just take out our food.
I'm gonna read everything we got because I like to do that.
Okay. And then we'll get into the deep stuff.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to curse. Did I curse yet?
I don't think so. We got a cucumber roll that's for Alyssa, added cream cheese for her to try. I got an Old Bay roll, which is like crab meat, shrimp tempura, and then it tastes like crab dip on top. It's so good and topped with Old Bay. She got 2 vegetable egg rolls, and I got an order of shrimp spring rolls. It comes with 2 and extra duck sauce. It's not a lot, but this place, honestly, it seems expensive for like not a lot of food. My specialty roll is $17 by itself, but honestly, I don't mind spending a lot of money here because it's worth it. Like, this is like the best Chinese food I've ever had.
Yeah, it is really good. And there's this place like by my mom's that has these egg rolls that like I could never find down here, and this place we found out does them like the same exact way. This place by my mom's in Jersey, and I'm just so happy about it.
Yeah, and for those of you who know me, know I'm a Chinese food like stan. Yeah. It's like my thing.
I have to be in the mood for it, but like sometimes I'm just craving some egg rolls, like, you know. Okay, so let's take out the food. Here's just, you know, duck sauce, the usual.
I feel like we're very up close and personal.
Yeah, we are. I'm excited to use chopsticks for the very first time. Never used chopsticks before, guys. What is this?
That's ginger and wasabi. Oh, you have to try ginger.
No.
Yes. You have to. I did it.
Oh God, why does it smell like that?
Oh, so horrid.
Oh my God, why?
You have to try it.
No.
It's a tiny piece. Come on.
Is this soy sauce?
Yes.
Is this the sushi supposed to be dipped in here?
You can. I don't. It depends on my mood, actually. You can dip egg rolls in it, too.
And these are yours.
Yeah, those are mine.
These are mine. Egg rolls. More duck sauce. We're just gonna take all of these sauces and just throw them out here. So they ended up putting our sushi in the same thing, and I ordered them, I feel like, very separately. Like, I feel like it sounded, because I was like, there's no meat in the cucumber roll, right? And like making sure, you would think they would put it separate, but I guess not. It's fine. I'm probably not gonna eat these ones.
But I don't think you would eat all 6 anyway. Just knowing the type of eater you are.
I know, and I feel like I don't even know if I'm gonna like it. I'm glad I got 2 egg rolls, because the egg rolls actually fill me up because they're very like filling, I feel like. So like I'm not gonna be mad if I don't like it.
She's scared of the seaweed.
I just feel like it's gonna be like maybe like a texture thing for me. Like,
I honestly don't even think you can tell, but
I don't know. But anyway, I'm sorry, I had to get a plate. That's just what it looks like. It honestly has a very strong scent to it that I'm not a fan of. Anyway,
that's the seaweed.
Oh, I'm not feeling it. So, today was a pretty interesting day.
I'm just gonna dive in and take a bite because
Okay.
I'm hungry. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay. How's it say? So, I'm just gonna be like real with you guys. Like real. Okay. So, as you guys know, yesterday, if you saw the vlog, you saw that we went to the 420 store, which we didn't buy anything from. But we went to the vape shop by our house, and they have like these pre-roll, or it's like pre-made pens, and it's just CBD. It doesn't have THC in it, it's just CBD, but it's like a vape. And yesterday was the first time like I tried it, and it actually like really chilled me out yesterday, and like I was really chill. And today I did it in the car, and this could have been like a mixture of many different things, not just this specifically, but I do think it played a factor. But so I also I had 2 coffees today. So for those of you who don't know, like I have 1 coffee in the morning, but I don't drink caffeine. That's the only caffeine I have in a day. I don't drink soda. The only soda I drink is ginger ale or root beer, which doesn't have caffeine. I don't drink tea. I don't drink anything else with caffeine in it. So, and I drink a lot of water actually. And so my body, I feel like, can't handle like a lot of caffeine at one time. So we had to get up super early. Like, it doesn't even matter, but we had to get up super early. So I got a coffee really early in the morning. And then when me and Leah went back out later in the morning, I was like, I really need another coffee. Like
It was really like in the afternoon. It was like noon.
Yeah. So it was like early afternoon. I needed another coffee. And I didn't even get a regular coffee. I got like a chai iced latte, with almond milk and mocha in it. Like, anyway. So, I get that, and we're just like going about our day, you know, running errands, doing whatever, and we're on our way home. And so we had to go in Dollar General, and I waited in the car, and when I was sitting there, it felt like my heart was beating out of my chest. Now, a little backstory on me, like I have anxiety. Like I've been diagnosed with anxiety, and I have gone through it a better part of my life, like the past 10 years actually. I've had it. I go through phases with it. I've noticed that it has hit me differently through different periods of my life. So, you know, you could have one type of anxiety when you're a teenager and then it go away, but then you get in your 20s and it's a completely different kind of anxiety that hits you a completely different way, and you don't think it's anxiety because it's not the type of anxiety you had before, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, one time you can be hyperventilating, and then the next time you get anxiety, you could just be like all over the place, or you could just like think you're dying one time. Like, it's just, I feel like there's so many just different forms of it that, and just because you have it one way for a certain period of time doesn't mean that's the type of anxiety you get for the rest of your life. Like, it can change
something Alyssa is wondering
at any given moment. And so I am pretty fit, pretty active. So when it's warm out, I like to run around, like we have a lake by us, and I like to run when it's warm out. I don't typically run for a few months at a time throughout the year, like in the winter when it's cold. Even sometimes in the spring or fall, depending on like the temperature, I don't. But definitely in the summer months, I like to do it pretty consistently. And I have a really good resting heart rate, or like I have like a few months ago, my resting heart rate honestly could be like in the low 50s to low 60s. Like it would be like in the 50s or 60s. Also, so when I was a teenager and I first started getting anxiety, I would get rapid heart rate sometimes. I know that the highest I'd ever seen my heart rate was 120 when I was 18 years old. I'll never forget. I was in an ambulance and my heart rate just shot up in the ambulance, and I was skitzing out. I was literally all over the place. I was kicking, screaming, because I felt so trapped in my body and like out of it all at the same time. Like I really don't even know how to explain it. But as I got older, it's like, it's weird. Like my anxiety went away for months or even a year or two at a time. And then it came back. And like when I got into my 20s and I started getting anxiety, it like was almost like I felt it there, but it wasn't the sense of me freaking out or me hyperventilating, because like I almost knew how to like control it in a sense, because I had it for so long before. And it was just more of like I feel it, but I'm okay at the same time. And I went a long period of time with having anxiety with not, like, my heart rate would still stay normal. And my resting heart rate is usually really good. It never, goes high or anything like that. And when I do get anxiety, like, I don't have it that often, to be quite honest with you. I used to get it a lot when I was younger. It hits me, certain things trigger it, I definitely feel like, but it definitely, I can go long periods of time without it. And so I've noticed in recent time when I do get anxiety, though, my heart rate will go up, but the highest I've seen it go up is in the 80s. Now, that doesn't mean it can't go higher than that. I mean, obviously it can. I'm sure there's certain moments where it has, and I haven't seen it gone higher than that. But as far as I'm concerned, every time I've checked it where I've been freaking out, it was in the 80s, like whether I'm checking my pulse or asking her for her Apple Watch or whatever the case may be. I've never seen it go higher than that. So sorry for that whole but that's like the backstory of like all my anxiety. But anyway, my first panic attack actually happened off of Monster Energy drink. Highly don't recommend drinking that. But anyway, that's besides the point. So we were in the car.
Do you want to take a bite of food?
No, it's fine. I can't eat and talk at the same time. Like, I know, well, how like mukbangers can like eat and talk. I can't. Like, well,
your roll is really good. I'm eating some of it.
Okay, it's fine. You can eat it. I'm sure I'm not gonna like it. But so we're in the car, or I'm sitting in the car outside of Dollar General. I feel my heart rate. It's weird. Like, I'm not freaking out. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, my heart rate just feels like it's going like it's like I feel it beating through my chest, but I'm just sitting there. Literally, all I was doing when we pulled up is I had just filmed a TikTok with us in the car, and I was editing it and posting it. Like, there's no reason I should have been like anxious, or like I was literally just chilling doing that. And I was like, what is my chest doing? Like, it felt like weird, and it scared me a little bit, but like I don't ever feel my heart beating. Like, Leah can tell you she feels hers beating a lot, but like for me, I don't feel that. So like to feel it is like a very weird thing to me. And I asked her for her Apple Watch. When I first get her Apple Watch, I put it on and it says 88. And at that point, I actually looked away from it for a second, and I was just trying to, because I knew if I breathed in and breathed out, like did like deep breaths, it would go down. To my knowledge, I thought it would go down. And I was trying to calm myself down at first, because I knew if I saw it over 88, I was probably going to freak out. So I actually looked away from it, and I'm like just taking a couple deep breaths. I look back at it, and it's actually like 92 or 93. And I guess I'm like just like subconsciously like freaking myself out, even though like I'm not physically freaking out, like, if that makes sense. So like as we're driving down like the main road, basically, in our development, like in our neighborhood, there's like a main road and then like a bunch of side streets that like everybody lives on. Anyway, so we're on like this main road, and I'm watching it, and it's like 98, 105, 110, 111, and it's just climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. And when I tell you, I have not seen my heart rate this high ever, besides the one time when I was in an ambulance and I was 18 for going to the hospital because I was having a panic attack. And when it got over 120, that's when I lost my SHIT. I lost it, and I saw it get to 130, 135. Once it got to 135, I literally felt like I was gonna, like, I got a feeling over me, not even like a panic feeling, but like I felt like I was going to be physically sick and faint to the ground. Like, I felt like I had to throw up and fall over. Like, I don't even like know how to explain it, other than that's how I felt. I made Leah pull over. I kid you not. First of all, she asked me if I wanted her to take me to, if I wanted her to take me to the hospital.
I knew something was wrong. Like, when we were at the store, and I was like, do you want to go to the hospital? Do you want me to take you to the hospital? Because we were at that point, not far from the hospital.
At that point, though, we were closer to home. And so for me, okay, so when I'm at home, for some reason, like, my anxiety can, not that I don't have it at home, like, I haven't felt good all day, even since we've been home from the hospital, but, it's almost like, kind of like a safe space for me. It's almost like I'm in my own bed, like, I can take a hot shower, there's things I can just, it's almost like my own hospital, like, in a weird sense, and, like, I knew we were closer to home, and in my mind, I just wanted to get home. I was scared that it was going to get much worse if we went toward the hospital, and that was my initial thought. I'm like, I want to get home. So I asked her to pull over. I get out of the car.
She didn't ask me to pull over. She said, you need to pull over. Like, she freaking out. Like, she's like, I'm going to throw up. And I'm like, oh my God. Like,
but I, like, it's not like I literally, like, wasn't lying. I literally felt like that was gonna happen. And
when she has, like, these initial, like, when she tells me she doesn't feel good, like, normally I can, like, calm her down. But, like, when it gets to that point of her saying, like, something's not right, like, she reaches a point where, like, I know that it's, like, not something I can help with anymore. And it's like,
almost
I just need to listen, I guess.
It's almost like, so, like, we ended up, so there was a guy on his porch. We don't need to go get into the whole story, but anyway, there was a guy on, we pulled up, and there's a bunch of houses on the main road, and he's on the porch on his phone, and he sees me. I'm, like, crawling into his driveway. Like, it looks like somebody's trying to attack me. Like, I'm literally, help me, but I'm holding my chest, and I'm on the phone with 911. I end up putting them on speaker and putting it on the ground, and he's like, what's going on? Like, you know, like, analyzing the whole situation, and he's, like, looking at her, like, probably thinking, like, is she crazy? Like, what the, and like, it's almost like, I think Leah gets in a way, like, when, like, I reach out to a stranger or something, but honestly, I feel like this is the best way to put it. It's almost like the people you're closest to, not that you think that they lie to you or be like, oh, you're okay, like, even if they think you're not, or just to calm you down, it's almost like I need reassurance. I need a stranger to tell me I'm not going to die, because they don't know me, and they have no emotional connection to me. It's almost like I need somebody else to come and save me rather than somebody who's closest to me. Like,
I don't like that you just said I get in a way.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, not like, I don't think about it or think, like, I don't, when I'm in those moments, there's not like a, you know, a list of things that are running through my head, like, oh, you know what, I think I need to go, I think I need to leave the car in, blah, blah, blah. But
the thing for me is, like, she, like, I'm right there, and, like, I'm standing behind her, and, like, I'm holding, like, the back of her head, like, my hands are, like, around her, like, face to, like, let her know that I'm there, and I'm standing behind her, because she's sitting on the ground, and I'm just, like, I'm standing behind her, like, holding her, and I'm like, stop, like, I'm right here, and, like, it's, I don't know, like, she doesn't acknowledge, it's like she runs away from me, like, I'm, like, her safe space, but I don't want anyone to think that I don't try to help her, because I'm always there, I'm always here with her when she has, like, a panic attack or an anxiety attack, and I do what I can to calm her down. But when she gets to, like, a certain point, and anxiety does this, literally, if you have anxiety, like, you know what I'm talking about, when you get to a certain point with anxiety, like, it doesn't really matter what's going on, like, behind you or who says they're there for you, like,
it's almost like I'm not even there. It's almost like, it's literally almost like an outer body experience. Yeah. And honestly, at that point, when I saw my heart rate at almost 140, I'm gonna be super honest, like, I didn't even think it was anxiety. Like, I thought I was about to faint. Like, I literally, honestly, when I tell you my life flashed before my eyes, I'm not even kidding you, it did. I thought, because I grabbed his leg, like, I didn't mean to, but, like, I literally the other side flashed right before me. It sounds so creepy, but, like, I literally thought, like, I'm gonna go. Like, this is, like, literally, like, I either got myself so worked up that my heart's gonna give out, or, like, I'm just, something is happening to me that just is happening to me, or, like, and then, like, when I got into the ambulance, so the ambulance came, and I made the decision to go to the hospital, and they got, like, my vitals, and my heart rate ended up being down in the 80s when they initially first got there, and I started to calm down a bit. And then on the way to the hospital, which I think I have, like, an anxiety in ambulances anyway, but on the way to the hospital, my whole body starts shaking uncontrollably, and my heart rate goes back up. It doesn't get as high as it was, but it was around, like, 110, 115. And I kept looking back at the thing because it was behind me, and they kept telling me, don't do that, stop looking at it, stop looking at it. And my oxygen was 100 though. Like, I mean, I don't, can't get any better than that. But then we get to the hospital, and well, Leah met me there. She drove because like we just pulled over on the side
because
of the road.
my car was on the side of the street.
So she followed us there, and she was allowed back with me. And they got like a chest x-ray, they did an EKG, like they couldn't find anything. I do think though, like, I'm not saying this isn't just anxiety, because like it probably is, but I honestly am thinking about it because they wanted me to follow up with a primary care doctor. But the last time I was there for anxiety, they actually, which was months, I actually haven't been to a hospital for anxiety probably in like a year. And they told me that I should probably see a cardiologist if I'm having like these problems. And like, I'm thinking about more so following up with a cardiologist than a primary doctor. Not that I won't follow up with a primary doctor, but I do want to get my heart checked out just to be, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like, what if there is a rhythm thing or something going on? For
like a stress test to see, because like that's your heart like under stress, and there's ways that they can like fix that. Like how your heart reacts under stress. That's something that I need to get done, but I just haven't. Like, I think, like, they suggest you seeing a cardiologist because you would need to get that. Like, it's how your heart is reacting when you're under stress.
Yeah, so, and, yeah, just, like, on my discharge papers, that, like, I was, like, having, like, palpitations and anxiety, and they said, because I told them about smoking the CBD, like, I told them because, like, I wanted to be honest, and I'm not saying it doesn't work for people, like, to calm them down, because I'm sure it works for a lot of you guys, but I think it can counteract, like, I think it can, like, just have the opposite effect on people.
Well, you've seen two different sides of it now.
Yes, I've seen two different sides of it, and it actually makes sense because, so there's 3 different kinds, and the kind that we got actually has, like, both. So I think yesterday I just got, like, the chill out effect of it, and today, it just, I will never smoke it ever again. Like, if I'm being completely honest, it scared the hell out of me.
She probably won't let me smoke either.
She can if she wants to, like, but literally it says marijuana on my discharge papers, and I want to know why, because I never said that. It's really funny too how fast information gets misstrued when it goes through a bunch of different people. I hate how when you go to the hospital, that it's every hospital, I know for a fact, one person comes in to ask you questions, and a nurse comes in to ask you questions, and a doctor comes in to ask you questions. After 3 or 4 people come in to ask you questions, and the doctor comes in, the last person that comes in and is like, so we heard this, and this, I guarantee you there's at least one false thing on there, because information getting passed down, it's almost like whisper down the lane and see who hears at the end, like, what they heard. Like, literally, he said to me, so we know you've been having these problems yesterday. That's not what I said. I said I smoked it yesterday and was chilled out yesterday. So, like, information down the line got heard.
I could also hear, like, the people talking. Like, we were right by the reception desk, and I could hear the people, like, the worker, like, the nurses or whoever, receptionist talking and saying, like, trying to put, like, drug abuse or something like that on the paper. And the doctor was...
So, sorry. I did delete some storage. But, what was I saying? Oh, the CBD pens are sold at the vape shop. Literally is where we got it from, and you don't even need like a card or like a marijuana card or whatever. There's no marijuana in it, so there's no THC in it at all. So why? I feel like smoking cigarettes honestly might be worse than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. But why would they put marijuana? But they really tried to say that. They really tried to say
I told you that when we were sitting there. But I guess you just went there.
It was probably that old lady. There was an old lady that came in at first. And I said that I was waiting. So Leah wasn't there yet. And I was like, I said something about waiting for my fiance. Or I said fiance and she in the same sentence, like making it known that it was a woman. Her whole demeanor changed, and she just was like, and I think she was supposed to be my nurse and give me a new one. And I'm sorry, but if you're gonna work in like public health or like in a hospital or the public in general, like you
can't like be discriminatory.
Yeah, like what? But anyway, besides that, So my heart rate has been like pretty fine since we've been home. I really haven't felt good though, so I don't know. But yeah, I just like felt like I should like tell you guys like what happened. And I can be like giddy and cheery, and I am in like all the videos.
Yeah,
but it's like
we're real people behind the camera.
Yeah, and it's not like I feel like I'm just, even when the camera's not on, I'm like that because like I feel like I'm just like a live in the moment giddy person, and a lot of people might think I'm high all the time, but I'm just like high on life. And like I just like I don't know, like I just like to have fun and like live in the moment. But like I deal with SHIT like everybody else, and so does Leah. Leah has anxiety too, and I just feel like it's something that like should be talked about. And like if something, you know, happened, or like, you know, what happened today, like why not let you guys in? Why not tell you guys about what happened?
And if you guys need an outlet or something,
like talk. I'm sure a lot of you guys like go through the same thing. Like if anybody else like has like a high heart rate out of nowhere, please let me know in the comments. Make me feel better about myself. I'm not the only one.
You have to break this apart.
Oh, these break apart?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the fun part. Who wants to watch me try sushi for the first time? These, wait, for real?
Yeah.
Why can't I use them together?
Because it doesn't work that way.
Okay, why? I don't even know how to. I just want to hold them my way. Ew.
They like this.
Oh my god.
You gotta put the whole thing in your mouth.
No, it has like certain rice on it, like that looks orange, and no.
It's sesame seeds. Are you kidding me? You didn't even taste it.
That is no. I can't. I feel like sushi is a very acquired taste, and you either
taste it,
like it, or you don't. I don't think there's any in between.
For me, I never liked it growing up.
I already knew just from licking it. I put the cream cheese in my mouth, and that tasted nasty.
I'll eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. Let me eat my egg rolls. Let me put some duck sauce on here.
Can I?
Oh yeah, take it. Go ahead. Sorry. Had to delete storage again, so that's fun. Always fun.
One day we'll have a camera to record on to make it in the world.
Yeah, make it in the YouTube world. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't done that yet.
And watch our videos.
Yeah, so like if you guys want more like sit down like type of videos like this, and like really like kind of like serious like depressing
up close and personal.
Yeah, like just let us know, because I mean
we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot in our life.
And I know Leah's can't really, but like I am open to talking about like trauma and stuff. So like if you guys just like want to know, or like really like want to get to know me or us, like anything, like really like I'm
about
an
our
open
anxiety,
book.
depression, like what.
This is what my just a bunch of like cabbage, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bean sprouts. Good. Not good because you let it sit there for 30 minutes and it's cold.
Okay.
This place is really good fresh when we go sit down though.
It is. It's really good.
I ate all my food. I was hungry.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
I talk, you eat. But I just want to tell you guys that story, so
yeah.
And that happening like today, because like Leah went to go get the dinner by herself. Like I was almost like petrified to leave the house, and it sounds so silly and stupid probably, but like for me, I feel like it's almost like that. I'm locked in my room, but being in a car.
You're not locked in your room.
No, I'm saying as a general thing, like yes, I'm
closed space.
I'm in a closed space in my room with the door closed, but in a car, it's almost like I feel trapped, and I feel very claustrophobic, and I think like I just feel better like in my bed. Like when she left, I took a hot shower, and I just sat in the water for a few minutes and just like really tried to like, you know, calm down, because like not that I was freaking out at that point, but I feel like I'm still like not here. Like I don't really know how to explain it, and I just like wanted to, I don't know, calm down. And so I took a hot shower, and then I was just like trying to distract my mind by like setting this up and hanging the flag above our bed, because normally we film over there, like on the floor. But I was like, I really just want to sit in bed and film. And like we said, like this wasn't planned, but I don't know. I just was like,
yeah,
we should do this. So yeah.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm. But can I check my heart rate on video real quick? I want to check it one time because my chest just like really hurts. And why not just let you guys know what my heart rate is right now? I mean, clearly for you it's not going to be my heart rate at that moment, but for me right now.
And then I'm going to check mine just for fun.
Oh, this video is going to be very tedious and a lot of editing, so please like it.
That's not...
I know what I'm doing.
Don't swipe.
I know. I end up doing that by accident. $70. It's just very... 72. Very confusing, like how my heart rate was like at a resting in the 50s, and it's like gone up over the past few months. I don't know if it's like a stress thing or what, but this is, you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't like put my hand like all the way. I'm just trying to show them, but here. Leah's gonna check hers. Her heart rate is always high though, kind of.
Second call. 98. Which is actually pretty like decent for me. Normally it's like around like 120. So. And my doctor actually said it could be an anxiety thing, but like I don't relate mine that way like Alyssa does. So.
Yeah, because like, I mean like, I don't even know like if hers could be an anxiety thing. Like I think it might be like something else, only because like for me I feel like anxiety could make sense if my heart rate is naturally lower and then all of a sudden just spikes. But like to have a consistent high heart rate,
how are you gonna have just consistent anxiety?
Yeah, true. That's like almost for me, like I just don't even know how like my heart rate got to almost 140 today. Like I just like what? It probably got over that at one point, but once it was like 130 something, I was done. But yeah. Alright, so we're gonna end the video. It's been fun chatting about this.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I'm sweating. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so bad. I'm leaving it in there. Should I leave it in? Anyway. Yeah, we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.